this is Jellie and this is 21st century literature. In our last video, we talk about representative texts and authors from Asia, North America, Europe, Latin America, and Africa. In today's lesson, we will be talking about Lesson 2, 21st century literature genres, their elements, structures, and traditions from across the globe. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to, number 1, define what literary genre is. 2. Identify various 21st century literary genres common across the globe. And number 3, compare and contrast 21st century literature genres and their elements, structures, and traditions from across the globe. Welcome to the Literature Show! Joining with us today is Emma Bloom. Hello, I'm Emma and I will be joining Teacher Jellie today for another lesson. It was nice to meet all of you. Thank you for joining us today, Emma. It is my pleasure to be here. What is your favorite book, Emma? It's the Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. Emma is the main character of Miss Peregrine's Home of Peculiar Children, and she possesses pyrokinetic ability. Can you show us? Wow, that is so cool. So Emma, before we start with our lesson today, I have questions for you. And what you're going to do is just try to answer these questions. These are very easy questions. But don't worry, these are all multiple choice questions. And also too, dear learners, you should also try answering and see if you can beat Emma. Okay? Are you ready, Emma? Are you ready? Let's go. Yes, I'll try my best. You have 5 seconds to answer each of these questions. Right, so I have here the questions. Number 1, what is a genre? A type of recipe. B, a gendered story. C, a category of literature. And D, a rhyming poem. 5 seconds starts. What's your answer? Letter B. The answer is letter C. Which of the following does not have a genre? Letter A, poetry. Letter B, sonnets. Letter C, hairstyles. Letter D, movies. Alright, time is up. The correct answer is letter B, C. How about you, dear learners? Right, very good, very good. Let's proceed to the last question. Okay, how is style related to genre? Letter A, genres are not related to style. B, a genre is a type of style. Letter C, a style is a type of genre. And letter D, genres are characterized by different styles. 5 seconds. Time is up. The correct answer is letter D. Before we proceed with our discussion for today, let's unlock some terms that might be useful for our discussion. Emma, 21st century literature refers to all literature that is written in the latter part of the 21st century. Means from 2001 onwards. Thank you, Emma. So at this point, let us play yes or no. What you're going to do is you just have to identify if the literature that I'm about to say is part of the 21st century or not. If it is part of the 21st century, then you have to raise this one which says yes. And if it is not part of the 21st century, then you can always raise this which is no. Yes, this will be a little bit hard, but I'll try my best. Okay, ready? Alright, the first one is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That is the very first book of the Harry Potter series. Is it 21st century or not? Time is up. Alright, the correct answer is yes. It was published in the year 2007, so that makes it part of the 21st century literature. Good job. Next is Nole Me Tangere by Jose Rizal. Time is up. The correct answer is no, it is not part of the 21st century. Alright, next, number 3, The Story of My Teeth by Valeria Luiselli. Alright, time is up. What's your answer, Emma? Okay, correct. The correct answer is yes. It is part of the 21st century. So Emma, can you tell our audience what is the difference between prose and poetry? Alright, so to tell the difference, let's have 2 columns. One is for prose and one is for poetry.
Poetry adds artistic style to writing. Poetry is all about vivid imagery and rhythm. It works to make you feel something or drive a point home. The language of prose is typically straightforward without much decoration. The language of poetry tends to be more expressive or decorative, with comparisons, rhyme, and rhythm contributing to a different sound and feel. Ideas are contained in sentences that are arranged into paragraphs. Ideas are contained in lines that may or may not be sentences. Lines are arranged in stanzas. There are no break lines. Sentences run to the right margin. Poetry uses lines for various reasons: to follow a formatted rhythm or to emphasize an idea. Lines can run extremely long or be as short as one word or letter. The first word of each sentence is capitalized. Traditionally, the first letter of every line is capitalized, but many modern poets choose not to follow this rule strictly. Prose looks like a large block of words. The shape of poetry can vary depending in length and the intent of the poet.
Thank you so much, Emma, for being with us today. Do you want to say something? I just want to say, please read a book, because reading takes you to places where you've never been. So read, read, read. Thank you so much for being with us today. See you in our next lesson. Bye!